Yes, student, welcome to the recording for our new case study, which is a controlling case study. We will be doing a product costing. Okay. Now, what is a product costing means that if we are manufacturing something, what is our total cost, right? If we are making something, we are selling something, what is the cost? If you remember in our previous case study, right, let me show you. In our sales and distribution case study, what we have learned is we have learned how to sell something, right? Let's say our order, if you remember, I will just show you one order, order number 4, right? This was the sales order. We sold, if you remember in this case, we sold how many products? If you look at here, we sold 5 deluxe touring bikes and 2 professional touring bike at a total price of 20,092.5. This was there. Remember, it was the sale price, right? What was the sale price of one bike, like a deluxe touring bike, for example, here, if you remember, we know that it was 3,000, and also for this one it was 3,200. This was the price, selling price. But what about the cost, right? Because sales minus cost is the profit. That's how you do it. So if you want to see, let's say for deluxe touring bike 1,000, what was their price? So I will go to same here, item conditions in the bottom, and here I can see in this column values, this was the sale price 3,000, right? Okay. And also if you look at here in condition, this was their cost. If you remember 737.50, this was the cost price, cost of this bike. So 3,000, then we gave them some discount, minus 50, minus 5%, and we calculated. So I'm not discussing the discount, and this is what I'm discussing, this 737, which was our cost. Remember, we are manufacturing bicycles, and for bicycles, you have a cost components, you have material, right? Once you have a material, then how you construct it, how you build that material, there is a cost of labor, right? So there are certain process. So how to calculate this cost, this 737.50, right? How this cost was calculated, right? This is what we will do now in this our new case study. Not only for this product, it will be a new product. So we will learn how to calculate this number based on a new material. Okay, we'll have a new product, right? Not this one, because it's already calculated. So what we will do now, we will create a cost for new product. I hope this introduction is clear for you to understand what we will be doing in this course, right? Or in this case, we'll be calculating the cost. How to calculate a cost for a new product in SAP. This is what we will learn. Okay. Again, cost include your material. Okay. What material you need, then how that material is manufactured, right? For example, what are the type of material you need, how many tires you need, how many frames you need for to make one bicycle, right? The material. Then the next step in production, we call it routing, means who will do what. First person or first one, will join, let's say, the tires. Another person, another process will join the assembly. Next one will paint, for example. There are different steps. You have to do those steps in SAP as well. Okay, and then based on those calculation, we will know what is the cost for our product. So this is what we will be doing in our case. So I'm sharing the case with you. This is what we'll be doing. It will be a controlling case, means someone in a controlling department or in management department, a cost controller or a chief cost accountant, right? He will be doing these things. Okay. So first, what we will do is we will create, we will have our one of our famous bike, let's say our top selling touring bike. We'll be taking that one a product, right? We have a top selling bike, and what we will be doing with deluxe touring bike, we will now sell it in white color. Okay, there is a demand. Okay, and we will introduce a new product only with the new color. Okay, so that we can create, right, a new product, and what is the raw material needed to create that product. This is what we'll be doing in this case. We'll create a new product in our SAP system, and what material is needed to make that bicycle. Okay, then based on that one, we have a document called bill of material. Here you can see I have highlighted. Bill of material tells us that what material is needed to make the product. Okay, imagine anything, car, bicycle, you need some materials, remember, right? So what are the material you need? Let's say 2 tires as an example. Okay, 1 seat, right? And similarly some other material to make a bicycle. So it will be mentioned, remember, in accounting you have to mention it in bill of material. Then routing means the process, what will be done, who will paint, different activities, routings. Okay, because in this case we will not do it. What we will do is we have already sample data, we will just change it accordingly based on our conditions. You don't have to start from the scratch, but from existing data we'll just make small changes and do the cost estimate for this new product. Okay, so prices will be calculated for this product because it has a new component called the white frame will be included, and then this price will be updated. This is what we'll be doing for this particular case study. So in order to do it, what we will do is the first step is to create a finished good, right? This is the step number 1 which we will do it, right? Finished good for this product. Okay, how to create this finished product? This is the menu path, right? Or the transaction. You can use a transaction given, right, which is MMF1, right? Or you can follow the menu path. I'll show the both. So now we will move to our SAP screen. Okay, but before this one, just to show you that what is the cost estimate. For example, if you look at this transaction here, I just want to show you the cost estimate for our product, which we used in our previous case study. You can check, let's say in my case, it was DXTR 1000. You can use your own product 104510, whatever you have in your previous case. Client is Dallas. Cost variant is this one from here, PPC1. Costing version is 1 if it's not enter, and then you calculate a cost estimate. Just make sure everything is same like this one, and just press this one. Now this one will show me my cost estimate. So this one is cost of good manufactured 732.05. This is our cost of goods sold is 732.05. Also, you can see the cost component by clicking here for your, so you can see here what are the cost component. Raw material is 700 and human resource is 31. Then there is no detail about production, overhead, all these things. We'll see it later, right? But these are the different components for our product for DXTR 1000. This is for our previous case. Okay, we did not manufacture. Now we will work with the new product, which is DXTR white one, right? Another product which is best selling product for this one. So what we'll follow, at the end it should be, the last step for our case should look like this one from here. Okay, but it will be not for 1000, it will be for our new product. I'll just exit and go to the screen. So how to create a new finished product? You need to go to logistic material management, material master, material create special. This one here, which is this one, MMF1, or you can write it here, MMF. Now in this one, remember, remember, we have to create a new variant of our deluxe touring bike, which was black before. Now we'll be doing it the same thing for white one, another one we will create, right? DXTR, right? With a new number, a new product. Basically, this is what we are going to create. So how to create this one? We'll take our material, which is DXTR. In my case, I'm using 1000. You can have your own. Right from the handouts, it's mentioned clearly. Industry sector, mechanical engineering. Copy from. Right. You have to copy from the same thing, right? Your own. 1000. If you have 1023, 1033, 1065, whatever you have, your three number here. Okay, don't take these numbers from here, take your own. And then press enter. So on next screen here, we'll enter only the two basic data views, two accounting views, which you can get it from scrolling down to the bottom. Two accounting views, two costing views, and then you have to select this one, create views selected. Make sure this is okay. Whenever you see anything for plant, you have to put Dallas always in this case, because there in our company the production plant is in Dallas, not in Miami. So once you say this one, it say yes, plant is copy from is also same. and then okay, this is the only information you enter. Material already, you say okay, yes, if you get an sorry, let me go back. Sorry, this is our new material. Sorry, it should be sorry, my new material which I'm going to create is this one, 4,000. Sorry, yes, that was the reason I get an error that the material exists. Okay, so it should be 4,000. Then again, basic data 1, 2, and then we'll select to accounting and to costing. Plant is Dallas and copy from is Dallas. Yes. So now you can see the data is copied here. It is copied on this screen. Only thing what we will do is everything is copy. It's not black, it is white, our new product. Okay, so this is what we have done here. The only change what we have done here is only we just put this information that it is white. Deluxe touring bike white, and I will write just for my identification my name because it's just a description so that I can identify this one was created by myself and then save it. So this material is created. DXTR 4000 is created. You get this message in the bottom left side of the screen. So make sure you save this number. Okay, for you it will be not be 4000, it could be 4030, 4044, whatever. Okay, so now we will move to next step, which is step number 2. Now this is a bicycle, right? And one of, it has already its own component which are being copied already, you know, but only thing is this one that we need to have a one material, which is this one, right? Material which is a white frame for this bicycle because this will be different from the black. So we need to have a white frame for this product as a new material, right? Because this is the material which I will use it in my new bike which I created. But before I start my new bike, I need to have a new material. What is this new material? It's a white frame which will be used in my new bike. Okay, and this is what it will be used in my bill of material. Whatever I need a material, one of the material should be white frame. Other materials are same in this model or in the previous model, they are same. Okay, so now we will create a new bill of a new material for this product. How can you create this new raw material? Again, you have a transaction, right? Or you can go to the menu path, and anyone is okay. I'll give you the menu path for this one. Should be MMR1 is the menu path, or I'll move to my SAP screen. This is the transaction code, which is MMR1. Then if you look at the steps in for creating a new material, right? You have to create a new raw material, which is material will be TRFR, like this one. So these again, 3 will be replaced for, so I'm using 3 zeros for section 101. I'll use it. And then this material, right? It is copy from this material. This is the material. This is the frame, white frame. I already have it in my product. So use your own, please, very important. You are copying it from your own, the frame. This is the white frame. This is, as you can see here, this is black frame. This one will be 000 will be white frame. So this is what you have to enter it carefully. Okay. And then again enter. To select those views, you have to select to basic data, to accounting, as I said, plant will be Dallas. And you'll be on the next screen. Only thing, as I said, you have to change it. Touring frame, it's not black. We have to update it. It is for white because it is new one. Again, I will put my name for identification so that I can find out it is created by me. Is it clear? And then you can save it. So you get a message, material in the bottom. Material TRFR is created. So this one is done. Step number 2 is done. Now we will go for bill of material, which is next step, step number 3. As you can see in your handouts, this is your bill of material in step number 3, bill of material, right? Now what we have to create, okay, what will be a new bill of material for this our we are going to create now. Bill of material basically list what is needed to make the product. Like in this case, as you can see here, before I come, you can see here on this page on the right side, you can see that this product, like this is for DXTR 1000, right? It include, these components. If you look at here, touring aluminum wheel assembly, you need 2 assemblies. Touring frame, you need 1. You need gear assembly 1. Seat kit, you need 1. Handlebar, you need 1. Please pay attention on the right side. Pedal assembly, chain, brake kit, warranty document, and packaging, right? So this is all what you need is for a bicycle. These are the different components of bicycles. So it is always good to remember, what are the different components, how bicycle is made, what are the different components of bicycle. In case for you to visualize, I will just share with you just one screen. Yes. As you can see here on this screen, these are the different components of a bicycle. This is what we will be doing, right? One is we have this is the bicycle. It has different components, right? Assembly, seat, handlebar, whatever, right? So in real life, you have to define these things. Okay, what are the different parts which are there? Okay, so it's important to visualize what you are going to do. So you are going to make a bicycle like this one, okay, and which has different components. So starting point is you need to have bill of material, okay. In system, you have to create it in order to calculate a cost estimate. Okay, so this is what we are going to do now in step number 3. Creating bill of material for our cost. Okay, what is our new product, which is deluxe touring bike, which is DXTR4, and then whatever you have. So we'll move to our SAP screen. So we are here. So first step is to create a bill of material, right? How do we create a bill of material, right? You have a menu path or you have a transaction which you can use to create a bill of material. CS01 is to create a bill of material. CS01, and then you'll be on next screen. By default, you'll get your some data, but make sure what you are going to do is not the material. It should be not this one. It should be DXTR4 and then your 3 numbers, right? Whatever. In my case, I have this one. Plant is already Dallas. Usage is 6. This is given. Costing. Now on next, copy from screen. From where we are copying, right? Here on the top, you can see copy from, because we are copying the whole bill of material from another product so that we don't have to enter the data. We are copying it from our product, which is deluxe touring bike black. Copy from DXTR1 and then your 3 numbers, right? In my case, I'm using 1000. Client is Dallas. And also now here you have to make sure bill of material usage not should be, before it was 6, but here it is 1. It should not be this one. Don't make a mistake here. It should be 1 for Dallas. This is very important. Make sure it is like what you see on my screen. So we'll say enter. Okay, now this is now bill of material for this product, but we are going to copy, right? So we are going to select all the material. See here, it is has an aluminum wheel assembly frame, which is black, and gear assembly, all the material. So we'll select all material is selected, right? And then you'll say copy. I hope it's clear. So now that material is copied. So now see from 1000, now it is for this 4000 my deluxe bar. See on the top here, deluxe touring bike 4000. All the material is here, copied from there. But for this one, we are going to use, right, our frame, right, should be, this one should not be black frame. This should be our white frame. Only difference. Other parts are same. Only difference is this new part, right? Okay. So you just change this component. Instead of this should be 4000. Remember this one. We change, which was white. As you can see here, this was the material which I'm going to change. If I press enter, it will change. See, the material now is this one. Only one component, which is white, is changed. Other, we copied everything from the previous one. So this one is, now you can see that my deluxe touring bike 4000 consists of these components. TRWA 1000, which is wheel assembly. This one is white frame. Then other gear assembly, seat kit, handlebar, pedal assembly, chain, brake kit, warranty document, and packaging. Maybe envelope, carton for packaging, carton will be here, packaging, whatever it is. This is what you need in order to make a one bicycle. This is what you call it, your bill of material. So this is your bill of material. These material you need, right? You can see you need 2 of this wheel assembly, right? Means you need 2 wheels, and then other components are one, everything, right? And then save it. So it will get a message that bill of material is created for this product. So step number 3 is done. Now next step is step number 4. What is step number 4? Step number 4 is, I'll show you on the handouts. It is routing. Routing means, in other words, what are the different steps in production? What is step number 1? Put a wheel. Step number 2, put assembly. Put number 3, step number 3, do the painting. Step number 4, fix the seat. For example, this is what you call it, routing, because routing is where you will put all the information, what employee you need, how many time they will spend, right, on each job, right? Because of that one, you will have your labor cost. Is it a manual or it will be done by machine? If it is labor, how much time they will take? So all these things you will put it in a routing, which is step number 4. Let's see how to do it in SAP. Now for this one, again for routing, again we will also create a routing from existing product, right? How can you create a routing? Menu path is there, or The screen is there, how you can create routing. Transaction is this one, CA01. Create a routing. You can have this screen. Now we are going to create a routing for our product, which is DXTR 4000. Yes, whatever you have, make sure you have. Again, I'm just putting, in my case, I have 4000. Plant is Dallas. And then again, because we are copying a routing from DXTR 1000, so we'll see, do the same thing, copy from where we are copying those steps, routing steps, from DXTR 1000. Copy from, then you'll see, okay, make sure routing is selected on this screen. Okay. Then you have this screen over there. Make sure you enter your own material. From where we are copying, this one from 1. Again, this shows your 3 numbers. So this is my, which I'm consistently using. Make sure plant is there. And that's it. Then say okay. Yes. Now on next screen, what you will see, okay, group is there. So whatever it is, right? Status should be, just a minute. Yes, here status should be released, which is number 4. This one here, general, this one. Usage is 1, status is 4. Okay, only this two, and then it should be 4. Then press enter. You'll see this one again. What you have, the steps. Remember, you can see what is all the operations which are needed to complete your bike. What is the first step? Material staging. Material staging means you bring the material, put it in a one place. We call it material staging. You bring 2 wheel assemblies, you bring whatever the material you have, make sure they are there. This is the first step. Material staging is the first step. Okay. Second step is attach sheet to the frame. Okay. Step 3, attach handlebar assembly. Okay. Then you have attach gear assembly to wheel, attach, all these steps, right? All the process are there. Okay. Now this one here, let me just show you. For this one here, you'll see this one assembly. Remember, this assembly should be, if you select this operation 10 material staging, we'll see. I'll show you this one. Okay, select on first item. Remember this one, the first routing operation. Click on this one, and here you'll see component allocation. What are the component allocated to this step, which is material? What are the materials are available here, right, in material? So if I, after selecting first step, again, if this is not shown on the screen, just make sure you expand the screen, or you'll see on arrows, and click those arrows to see those missing tabs. Component allocation, and you'll see here what is already changed here, 4000. This is our new component which was added there. You can see here number 20. This is our TR, my new one. Other are same. This is new. This is 4. Other are 1 1 1. These are the components we need in the first stage. Okay, so basically you got back, and you can say we just saw. Okay, so what was the material there? And we have already seen our white frame. Okay, if you don't know, again here on the top, component allocation, just to make sure you have this one here, this one. And now you can go back and save this one. So routing is done. You'll get a message. Routing was saved with group this. So if you want, you can take a screenshot, copy this information. So routing is done, which means step number 4 is done. Next step is we are going to create a cost estimate. What is the cost of material? What is the cost of production, or overhead, or human resource? What are the different components of this cost? This is what we are going to see in step number 5, right? So we are going to create a cost estimate with quantity structure, right? So it is, again, I'll show you. This is the transaction, or you can follow the menu path. CK11N. Okay, on this is stuff, we are going to see what is the estimated cost of this product. This is what we are going to see. So DXTR, okay, our product, make sure it is selected. Okay, so make sure on this one is PPC1, costing version 0, lot size is 1, because we are going to produce in one quantity, not 10 as a lot. It's a single product. So it should be like this one, lost size, and then make sure your entries are correct, like this one. Enter, and you'll be on next screen on the dates, right? When this cost will be effective. It is from today, yes, from the current date, which is costing date from the current date here. Instead of 1st of September, it should be 1st of August today, whatever is today's date. Okay, from only, other keep it as it is, right? We know that it should be around 7:30 to something 0.05 because we are copying same thing from the previous product. That also cost us 1000. So let's see, will it cost the same? So now this one is the cost which we are going to calculate. It is based on two inputs, which is material and the routings, right? Bill of material and routings are the two components. So now we're going to see, let's see, current date, enter, and you'll get something. See, this is our cost estimates, which is calculated. Same thing, 732. And if you want to see the cost components for cost of goods manufactured, it is material and human resource. What if we have cost of goods sold? You can see also in that case, what are the components for cost of goods sold is this one, 732.05 raw material, 732.05. So this will be our cost for our this new product. DXTR 4000, it will cost us 732. What is the selling price? That is something else. This is the cost. So now we are done. We have calculated the cost and it is being saved, and the cost estimate is being saved. It is completed now. The cost estimate is being saved. So step number 5 has been completed. Okay. Now, first of all, next step, let's say this is what you have the estimated. Is it available to everyone? No, still, because it's not being updated to everyone. So maybe the chief accountant or whoever is at the top in accounting department, he will do this price update so that it is available to everyone. So that is step number 6. We call it price update, right? How to do the price update, which is step number 6. Let me share with you step number 6. This is what you have. Okay, so step number 6, we are going to do it. So let's look at it. Now, even if I expand it, what I did is I just expanded this one here a little bit on the right side on our cost estimate. I did not close it. I'm still on that screen here. You can see not it was here. So I just expand it, brought it a little bit here. See the detail. Total cost for material is 732. What is the detail? Aluminium wheel will cost 226. Frame 200, 75 for gear assembly, 50, all these costs, and they are here, right? These are all the costs. What are the quantity used? Everything is here. This is the detail of all the components which are used and their cost. This is what we have already done. Just I'm showing it to you, all the components for cost. Exit from here to the main screen and complete our next step, which is step number 6, to mark the price update, that this price should be updated, right? And how to do this price update? You have a transaction code, whether you go for it, right? Or you can follow the menu path as shown in the handouts. Price update will be done using a transaction code called CK24. CK24 is the transaction price update. Right, this is what we are going to do now. So you have period is the current period, which is month of August, September, whatever you have. Period means the month. If you are working in July, it should be 7, September 9, August 8, right? All the information. Company code is always US00, plant is Dallas, and material is EXTR 4000. Okay. And in the bottom is you're saying, see, this is test run or you want to do it actual. Test run means it will not be updated, right? But since we want to, in real life, you first normally people do the test run to see the result. Is it what they expected or there is some mistake? So let's say we say everything is correct. So we remove the test run that it is actual, right? We are updating our price. Okay, so you have to remove it and then you have to execute it. This one. And if you get this message successfully, it means you completed this case without any mistake. If you have a mistake, you will get an error here. This is very important. So again, there is nothing wrong with the system. It depends how you enter your data. So don't make mistakes. Then you will have it a clear message. It should display this message. So it shows that cost is being updated successfully. Okay. Marking is saying here, okay, this, whatever it is, right? And once you get this is done, so it is created successfully. So I'm stopping my recording here and I'll see what we can, how can we further continue.